Joe Woods talked about, is he concerned because the Browns defense has been banged up? They haven't had all those new guys on the field for a ton of team reps so far this preseason.
It's not a concern. I think it's the nature of the NFL. You know, guys go through injuries. I would love to have all 11 out there, but the thing that's helped us is some of the young guys we wanted to evaluate, they got a lot of reps, whether it's in practice, whether it's a joint practice, in the games. So that's really helped us develop our depth. So hopefully we get them out there soon, but I know we're talented enough to play good defense.
You're looking for that silver lining, right? Getting some guys out there that wouldn't necessarily be out there?
Yeah, and you really want to see what guys work well together, you know, whether it's the D-line or the secondary in terms of communication, how well they execute their techniques, what are their reactions in certain situations. That's where the experience and taking all those reps really help us in determining who the best players are.
And Mac, again, if he wasn't using injuries as an excuse a year ago, he's certainly not going to use it in training camp. It does help you evaluate the guys. You would love to have some time where everybody learns communication and what each guy likes, because everybody does things a little differently out on the field.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right there. But I do think that, Joe Woods, I think he's right when it comes to, the veterans that they've brought in, the players that they've brought in, they're talented. But at the same time, I look at the preseason as an evaluation tool more than anything, because, again, I think that you're learning more about the back end of this roster more than anything at this point, because now, again, you've seen plenty of reps out of Richard LeCount, and he's looked like he's been a star this preseason. I look at other guys that are fighting for those last roster spots. Elijah Lee is somebody who's been getting plenty of snaps too at linebacker due to the injuries. And, he's somebody who he's been a solid special teamer for you. And, in the past, the Browns, they lost Tavir Thomas to free agency. I believe he went to Houston, if I remember right. But, again, you're getting some of these younger guys who, could be guys who could play on special teams. But also, if you know how they play on the field at that point too, it adds a little bit more versatility for them and adds a case for them to stick to the roster.